to leaving things in the dormitory without a muggle repelling charm. What? It's highly logical.
I do wish I had a bigger trunk, though.
Woolly jumpers are a nightmare for getting in the trunk. And if you put your shoes in there as well, the smell.
I find the girls to be messier than trolls, truth be told.
I've seen the boys looking very sheepish lately.
Why would Slytherin put his common room in the dungeons? So dreary. Perhaps that's the point.
Hogwarts always has another mystery to discover. If I don't find a way to concentrate, I'll fail my owls for certain.
Rumour has it there's a secret passage leading to Hogsmeade, but I haven't found it. Probably for the best. I'd be at the Three Broomsticks all day.
Muggle school is so dull compared to Hogwarts. I'd imagine. Never been to a Muggle school myself.
Wish I could sneak into the other rooms. Just for an hour or so.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind, but I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery. Revelio. Revelio. Tego. Revelio.
Went with a cat instead. Odd-coloured eye, and it quite appealed to me.
How do owls know where to deliver their letters?
Owls must be incredibly intelligent to deliver all those letters. I still get lost looking for our common room.
No one sends me owls. Can't remember the last time I got one. Not even on my birthday.
Wish someone would send me a love letter. Doubt that'll ever happen.
I sent a love letter to Imelda Reyes once, but I think she thought I was making fun of her because she's been rude to me ever since. When I said she was outspoken, I meant it as a compliment.
My mother was shocked the first time I sent her an owl from Hogwarts. She'd never seen anything like it. She's a muggle, so of course that makes sense. What? Don't make that face.
I never know what to say when I write to my mother. Hello, Mother. Classes are horrendously boring, and Professor Binns is still as dull as when you were in school.
I'd like to send owls, but I have no one to write to.
It doesn't seem right to me. Always encouraging me to keep plenty of Wiggenweld potion in my trunk.
Not the best idea to start a study group with the boys from my dormitory. Now, we never get a break from each other.
Weasley said she always found the dormitory a good place to read. Better than the library.
There's always someone snoring in our dormitory. One of the girls, too. And she talks in her sleep.
I don't trust any of the boys. You find one venomous tentacular on your pillow and you don't soon forget.
Oh, I've been turned around on the grand staircase one too many times. I simply avoid it now.
Peeves was in a mood the other day. Tossed my quill right on Scribner's desk. Now I have detention for a week.
Do you think anyone has found every secret passage in Hogwarts? Wouldn't surprise me if new ones popped up occasionally.
Got a peek at the prefect's bathroom last year. I'd missed class for a week to soak in that tub.
I enjoy having lunch down by the lake, except when the giant squid splashes about. Not much for soggy sandwiches.
I asked to meet Takata Tutumi in Transfiguration, but he refused. I'm a lost cause.
Transfiguration requires such precision. I once turned my pet rabbit into a candlestick. Mother was furious when she set the table and it hopped away.
I spent hours trying to conjure a meat pie when I was a first year, only to then find out about Gamp's Law. Such a disappointment.
I'm dreading taking my Transfiguration owl. Absolutely dreading it. I'd rather jinx myself than have to explain reasons for the exceptions to Gamp's Law.
Everyone knows you can't conjure food. Haven't you heard of Gamp's Law?
I was worried Transfiguration would be too difficult, but it turns out I have a knack for switching spells. Mother says it's my indecisive nature.
All of my relatives work at the ministry. Every one of them. I suppose I'll probably be a higher up there one day. Best just stay in with me.
Last week, I performed a knee reversal hex on a second year. It was an utter triumph.
When I fell off my broom and broke 6 bones, they said they'd never seen Skelegrow work so fast.
Do you ever wish you could ride a hippogriff? I've ridden one, of course. Several, in fact. I just wondered if you knew what it was like.
Showing off is a muggle trait. You don't see that sort of behavior in the wizarding world.
Our neighbor at home knows someone who's related to the inventor of Skelegrow. It's true. Limfrid of Stinchcombe his name was.
My family has a lineage of exemplary flyers. It's no wonder Splintwitches is desperate for me to buy a broom there.
My uncle knows Kagawa, so I can't imagine I won't get good marks. And my aunt knows Black's wife, so all in all, I'd say I'm well set. If only Black had the power to choose the other professors too, then we could get rid of muggle-borns like Garlic.
Professor Black was terrible before he decided to cancel Quidditch. That decision was the icing on the cauldron cake, if you ask me.
It's about time Hogwarts put someone like Black in charge. Perhaps now we can stop all these disgusting mudbloods from ruining the school.
I doubt there's ever been a headmaster as hated as Black. Dubious honor indeed.
I can't believe Black is still the headmaster. He obviously hates the job. It's not like he's short a few galleons.
My parents were thrilled to hear that Black was being put in charge. Our families have been friends for centuries.
I thought about transferring to Beauxbatons just to get away from Professor Black and his iron fist. But then I remembered that I don't speak French. I never thought I'd actually enjoy herbology, but Professor Garlic makes it so interesting. She's forgotten more than I'll ever know about mandrakes.
Professor Weasley said she'd help me with my switching spells after class. I think she's tired of finding partially transfigured items about the classroom.
Do you think they'd actually bring in a Dementor for defense against the dark arts? What better way to learn, I say?
If you try to study in the library, at least you can be assured of peace and quiet. Madam Scribner sees to that.
I asked Ronan what he'd recommend for a billywig sting, and he laughed and said, "Try not to be seen." I don't find that funny at all.
I need someone to lend me some potions ingredients. Don't give me that look. I told you before I was only musing about a love potion. As if I'd actually brew one. I wouldn't have the faintest idea what to put in one. Let alone finding powdered moonstone or ashwinder eggs.
I'd like to see your parents' faces when they see your marks at the end of term. Perhaps you should work on your polyjuice potion so you can pay them a visit as sharp and lie yourself silly about how marvelous you are and how you exceeded expectations.
My aunt has some potions recipes she swears are from Zygmunt Budge himself. What? She wouldn't make it up. She says they're ones he didn't put in the book of potions. Likely powerful spells for the complexion. What? Why are you looking at my chin like that? Stop it!
Oh, do shut up.
I don't find potions bearable at all. And if it's double potions, I question whether I wouldn't just rather be a muggle.
I had an awful time in potions the other day. Someone had scribbled all over the pages of my book of potions. The margins were as black as soot. And it was a copy from library. Scribner's going to have me for that.
Oh, everybody knows you're in remedial potions. We'd have more fun in our dormitory if the prefects would conveniently go on holiday.
I wish they'd allow us our pets from home. We have a crop called mange.
I do wish I had a bigger trunk, though.
I haven't slept well for ages. I miss my pillow from home. What? Nothing wrong with that.
I find the girls to be messier than trolls, truth be told.
We have the most annoying of all the prefects, I swear.
My aunt made some amortentia once, because she wasn't getting along well with my uncle.
I was always in trouble, I was. Always something broken in the garden. Ornaments, torn up lawn.
I thought a boy was trying to be nice to me the other day. Offered to carry my books, he did. Oh, charming, I thought.
I've been meaning to ask you. You wouldn't have an extra quill I could borrow, would you?
Someone passed me a note in class with a heart on it. I went bright red.
I fell asleep in Transfiguration once. Professor Weasley woke me up and I had drool all over my wand. Couldn't transfigure my way out of that.
Do you think it's possible to spend time with any of the merpeople from the lake?
We had a ghoul in our attic. Groaned all the time. Quite the nuisance. Still, we never had spiders.
Did you see Claire's hair today? She tried a color-changing charm on it, and it's essentially the color of dragon dung.
Oh, I've been turned around on the grand staircase one too many times. I simply avoid it now.
I adore spending sunny afternoons in the viaduct courtyard. Wonderful place to practice Accio on other students' books.
Do you think anyone has found every secret passage in Hogwarts? Wouldn't surprise me if new ones popped up occasionally.
Wish I could see what Hogwarts looks like to muggles. Bet it's terrifying.
I enjoy having lunch down by the lake, except when the giant squid splashes about. Not much for soggy sandwiches.
Just when I think I've learnt how to get around the castle, a staircase moves and I'm lost again. Pete was in a...
Revelio.
Harry Pippin certainly steered me wrong.
Pete's escapes them. Whatever.
Revelio.
called on me in class the other day just to embarrass me. How am I supposed to...
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Do you think we'll learn algebra around Mortensia? Topics love potion, they say. Not that I care, you understand. I was just wondering. flying.
I shrunk my mummy once. I did. Don't give me that look. You weren't there. Well, I had a friend who once went to a model opera.
My aunt introduced us to those years ago.
Why would anyone bother sending things? If you want to win me, just treat me to a bucket of green broomsticks.
It's a good thing the album went.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Revelio. Revelio.
Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
My sister will be home for the holidays this year.
So many letters arrive every day, and none of them is ever for me.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting. You did? How? I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Revelio.
No one sends me owls. Can't remember the last time I got one. Not even on my birthday.
I'll be weeks if
Revelio. Lumos.
Revelio.
Off on another
That was
adventure,
it.
are we?
Half a bottle of flabbergasted leech, stirred clockwise.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Intention of his own. Poor things if he did.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, my exams. Not a one of them deserves more than a T.
Revelio.
Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure to tell him how very much you despise him. Bit of snot on your nose. Thought you'd want to know. In trouble, are we? Been up to no good? Thought as much. If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you. Might as well be surrounded by Jarvies. That young'un's now a teacher herself. It's a wonder she's not gobbled up by her own fanged geranium. If Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster, I think we should have a mooncalf in charge. Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421. What lovely stone. Oh, that's class, that is. Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it? Grubby little faces. I'll just die. Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure to tell him how very much you despise him. Bit of snot on your nose. Thought you'd want to know. Might as well be surrounded by Jarvies. That young'un's now a teacher herself. It's a wonder she's not gobbled up by her own fanged geranium.
Revelio.
If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you.
Revelio. Revelio.
I met some of my old friends of mine. We're about to die.
Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise. So, now the basic cast. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
this should be easy.
Take him!
There you go. Comes with those things.
Leviosa!
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a prisoner.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Stupid!
Only all of my students were this adept. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Heckert. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around. Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Revelio.
Lumos.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.